What is up, guys? You're right now, sir, boy Ecky, back at it again with a new video. And in this video, we're gonna interview the youngest, most successful, in my opinion. I haven't seen any other kid that is 12 years old, and is doing great in Axie Infinity. He has invested in land, in Axies, and of course, he's backed up by his dad. His dad does support him in this journey, and he's making some money every single month. And my understanding is that December is gonna come, right? And then he's not gonna have to ask, Santa Claus or his friends, parents, or whatever, to give him gifts. He's gonna do it himself, which is incredible. That's incredible, and he's learning about economy at the same time, and that's what it's all about. For me, the same journey. I wasn't very amazing in math and economy when I was a kid. I basically failed everything, but the crypto world just gives you a better understanding because it gives you a hands-on understanding of economy and what people want, and all of that. So crypto, what is your name? How do you go by in the crypto world?
Crypto Ecky.
Crypto Ecky, nice. Okay, so how did you start this journey? How did you find out about Axie Infinity?
Yes, my dad is he's in the crypto world, and he had a friend who knows a few things about Axie Infinity. So my dad says, yeah, go try it out, and yeah, so that's the way how it started.
And wow, nice. So your dad basically put you in that position where you can understand a little bit more about Axie Infinity. That's amazing. And how did it start? Did you buy a few Axies? Did you research first, or you just bought some Axies and then you started going?
Yes, I bought a few Axies for I think $30.
Wow, that was back in the day.
I started grinding and play some games.
Okay. Yeah, nice. And tell me about land. Have you bought any land? You did tell me once you joined my stream, you asked me, hey, what land should I buy, this and that. How many lands you have right now?
One plot.
One plot.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember the plot that you bought. It was like in the top left corner in the Savannah land. Yeah, I remember that. That's amazing. You have seen how land already has, skyrocketed. Basically, your ROI, your return on investment, has been pretty good. I'm pretty sure you're understanding these concepts. These are adult concepts. I'm telling you, they're not supposed to be adult concepts. Those are nice concepts to have when you're young. You're literally gonna go to school, and you shouldn't brag to your friends about that you know more than them. But it is something that you have under your belt. Like you're gonna be, you're ahead, way ahead. You don't understand. You're 10 years ahead, easily. So yeah, that is amazing. And what is your ranking right now in Axie Infinity?
Wait, I
pull it out. Yeah.
I think 90.
900? 1,900 about.
Yes.
1,900. But you were at a higher rank before, right? Like past seasons, right? Like 39
Yes.
or something like that. Okay, that is amazing. Are you competing in any tournaments lately?
Yes, a few days ago there was a tournament from axiegg.com, and yeah, I played a few matches and I won two, but lost the third. That's really sad, but
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Okay, another question. What do you recommend for people that are starting? Because you already know way more than me. I'm telling you right now, if I play, I do so many videos, and you told me before, play Axie, but it's so many videos. The time, it's not enough for me to understand it at a pro level. I could, but it's not something I want to do. Now, I'm new to Axie Infinity. What is the meta right now? What should I buy? What Axie should I buy? What do you think I should buy? Like what type of Axie? It doesn't have to be exactly, just kind of like an idea. Like what do you use?
I use a bird with a dark swoop. That means he targets the fastest enemy. So yeah, with that actually you you kill the fastest enemy. So basically that's aquatic or a bird or yeah, that type of Axies. So then that's pretty nice actually.
And you put that Axie in the back or in the middle?
Yes.
In the back.
No, in the back.
In the back. Okay. And what about the middle Axie? What do you use there?
That's yeah, I used Mac because then you have 45 speed and you're faster than other beasts. But it's probably a beast with it's a Mac with beast cards, and that are single combat in Nutcrack and another Nutcrack. So a Nutcrack on the tail and Nutcrack on the mouth.
Nice. That's amazing. I don't see a lot of people using mech, so and they're pretty rare. If that's my understanding. So you have a pretty good Axie there in terms of like as an investment, just the rarity of it. So that's a good one. That's a good one. What about the front? I imagine a plant or something like that.
Yes, plant.
Yeah, it's yeah. What kind of cards do you put on your plant?
Gain energy card. So yes, you gain energy with your plant card. So you carrot hammer at the tail, pumpkin at the back, serious bite at your mouth, and for my horn I use leaf bug, because if you combine leaf bug with a plant card, then you gain 1 energy, and leaf bug it costs 0 energy to play, so you gain 1 free energy.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So have you ever tried, and we're almost approaching the end here, I don't want to like take too much of your time. Have you ever tried any other combinations? Because I've seen people use like some poison, like signal, the signal card, like really technical cards that are not necessarily good attackers, but they counter a lot of the things that people do. And they're like really techy. Like using poison, and then over time the Axie kind of like starts dying, and if the other person doesn't have the leaf card, they can't counter that, which takes away all the poison. Have you ever tried any variation of that?
No, but I'm looking for some nice Axies in the marketplace, another team, so different things that they use in the top, so the best Axie players in the world, in this Axie GG, ALI CGG, and yeah, there are a few more guys, but they are all pretty good.
Pretty nice. Okay, last questions. Do you ever use the website? I think it's axiezone.com.
Yes.
You can see all the people's Axie there. So would you recommend people to look at that website before they buy Axies, so they can understand what people are using? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's another site. So you can see all the cards type. Yeah, you have really then there you can see all the cards, aquatic. Yeah, every card. So what they do, and yes.
Okay, last question. What about breeding? Have you ever bred any Axies? Is that something you want to look into in the future, or something you do right now?
Yes, I bred one Axie, but yeah, I'm not into breeding. I don't like it. I don't know why, but it costs SOP, and SOP I only sell SOP. So
you're a farmer.
Yes. 4%, I think. That's
Yeah,
the day.
yeah, it's better than bringing around newspapers nowadays.
That's
Yes.
It's
that's
with the
in,
current price. Yeah, he makes more than his dad currently.
that's incredible. That's incredible. Okay. Well, what I can tell you about breeding is that once you understand, I don't know if you understand the DNAs, the three DNAs that it has. Every actually has three DNAs, three sets of DNAs. Once you understand that, and you look at the back end of the Axie, I don't know if you ever use a Free Kitties extension where you can see the percentage of how pure the Axie is. Have you ever used that?
No, I didn't use that, but I saw it in one of your videos. So
Yeah. Once you
yes.
understand those DNAs, then you can go in the market, right? And you could buy an Axie that is a lesser price. You look at the DNA in the back, it might not have what you want in the front, but it might have it in the back. And then you could breed that with with a higher percentage of getting what you want if it has the DNA or the cards in the back. So it gets a little bit, it gets fun when you start doing that. When you start looking at the DNA in the back and you're like, okay, I want that card. It's not in the main DNA, but it's in the back. Now I can breed this Axie. It's lesser cost, and I have a chance of getting what I want. So I've done that before, and I think that's something that you should start looking into if you want, and see if you start liking doing that. It takes a lot of research because you gotta go through basically the whole marketplace, looking at the back DNA. But I think you can do it in the future, and then you could do a little farming thing and start making money there. It is a little bit riskier in terms of like you might not get what you want, but at the end of the day, the bottom price for Axies right now is like 120, 150. So even if an Axie sucks, right, you might spend 50, $60, but you're still making 100. So because people are still willing to pay it. I think over time it will go down because the demand will go up. I mean, the demand will go down, and the amount of Axies in the market will go up. So therefore, people are gonna compete for prices. But I think that's something you should look into. And when land gameplay comes out, there might be Axies that suck right now. They might not be good right now in arena, but they might be good in land. So getting to understand how to breed might be beneficial for the future.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, I currently have now, I have plant healer, so only heals. And I think he sucks at PvP right now, but I think if land game
No,
comes out, he might be very good.
I actually have one just like that. It's straight up healer. The only thing it does is heal. All the cards are
Yeah.
healers, and I haven't sold it because I think the same way as you. When the land comes out and you play the MMO, which is MMORTS, a lot of players, you might have that actually that heals your teammates around. So if you ever play like an MMO RTS where there's like healers, there's attackers, like front attackers. So this might be a good thing in the future. I 100% agree with you, and that's why I'm not really selling anything, because people are looking at it at right now, at this moment. They're just judging Axies on this moment. So I'd rather kind of see the long term and see where all these Axies are going to fit in at the end of the day. So
Yes.
you have the right
Yeah,
idea. Yeah.
I am selling this Axie right now for 1 ETH, but if I sell him for 1 ETH, then that isn't a big problem. So
Yeah, yeah. I have some Axies like that too. I have some Axies and land. I have a land like for $40,000. So I bought it for like, I don't know, like 7K. If I sell it for 40,000, then I'm okay with that, because there's still so many lands left. That in the future, if you're patient, in 1 year there might be another land sale, and the price is not gonna be way lower. The reason lands are so expensive now is because that's basically gonna be the downtown of the game. So the idea is they're gonna give us time to grow our lands, right? Develop them, and then they'll release lands that are not developed. So therefore, the people that have new lands are still gonna have to come to our lands to make transactions. So that's why the value of the land that we have now, it's gonna be higher, and they're also gonna have events in the lands that we have now. But in the future, there's gonna be a bunch of lands, a lot of opportunities to buy and sell. But I think right now, it's beneficial to have land in this quadrant. But in the future, it doesn't really matter. So,
No, I think you're right. Yes.
well, crypto Ek.
Yes.
Yeah, crypto Ecky. Okay, crypto Ecky. Where can we find you? Do you have Twitter, YouTube, any of that, or not yet?
I have Twitter, Discord, and oh no, not YouTube.
No YouTube. Yeah, well, you speak German, right? You speak German.
No, Dutch.
Dutch. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. Okay, so Dutch. I think moving forward, you don't have to show your face. I think you should start doing Dutch videos. There is a market there, where you can grow a fan base little by little. Don't stress it, right? Little by little, no face cam if you don't want to. If you don't want to show your face, I think your dad has the right idea here. The crypto world can be very, very tough. I'm very exposed, right? But I'm willing to take that risk. But you're also a kid, and that could be dangerous as well, because people start like commenting bad things, and then that could affect your mind too. So I think the idea is that if you make YouTube videos, the first thing you gotta do is probably turn off the comments, because you might think like I don't care, but it does get to your head little by little, and that could affect you long term. So you gotta be ready for that. But if you want to start making YouTube videos, go do it. And remember, like, following is the biggest. When you have a following, here's what happens. In the future, you can make a product, any product, a backpack, a hat, a shirt, whatever you want. Now you have a fan base, and now you can sell it to them because they believe in you. So you are, it's a business decision what you gotta make with your dad, right? And see if there's something you want to do. But I think in the long term, it's gonna turn out good. It opens so many doors, because money opens doors, but having a following as well opens a lot of doors. So yeah, well, thank you for being here. I'm gonna leave the links down below for all your social medias, and yeah, have fun, and I wish you the best in this crypto market. I'm very happy to interview you and see you in camera. Now I can't curse because now I know you, I can't curse. I have a responsibility now.
But you can still leave comments, can you?
All right, sir. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this. And Crypto Ecky, thank you so much. I appreciate it, man. Have a good one. Have a good night. I will blur you out, so don't worry. I got you.